Good morning. Hey, it's Wednesday and I'm on the Willoway dock. Let's take a walk through the dock here and look at some great looking plants shipping out today. This is one we'll see a lot on the dock all season long. This is Mr. Bowling Ball. Well, again, trees are very popular. Everyone's stocking up on their trees. We got a lot of cherries, pears, and crab apples. First ones up here in front of us are 7-gallon red buds. You know, that's a really nice value, and these are beautiful little trees. These are going to be early to bloom, and consumers are going to see them and want them in their yards. Here we're looking at Physocarpus ginger wine, and that's a big improvement over the old Coppertina with disease resistance. Same great color. Here's another great value. This is Ilex Sky Pencil in a 3-gallon. Wow, check these out. Here we have our 3-gallon Ilex Crenata Drops of Gold. Nice color. Here we have some lilac. This is a very popular one here. This is a Syringa myri in a 7-gallon. Look how nice and full that plant is. Here we see the nice consistent pull of those 3-gallon PJM Elites loaded with buds. So here they're getting ready with some of these 3-gallon, these are Viburnum Judi, and this is a more horizontal branched fragrant. Look at the bud set on those. That's going to be a gorgeous plant. So here we got a lilac, and this is one of my favorites. This is Tiny Dancer, and this is a gorgeous little plant. This is loaded with buds, and you know, if you're in a tight space, this is going to get around 6 feet or so in height, but give you all that great lilac fragrance. Tiny Dancer. Here we have Spirea, and this is a proven winner in the double play series. This is double play gold, and you can see the guys have done a great job trimming those back and getting them ready for you. Man, when those break, they're going to be perfect. So the color that we see there is Lesmachia. So it's coming on. You see the nice bright color. There'll be plenty more perennials as the season progresses, but this is usually one of the early ones. Here we're looking at our 15-gallon. This is Thuja Smargard, and you can see the nice full bases to them. Beautiful big plants. You know, here's another great early color plant, and this is Euonymus. This one happens to be Gaiety, and you can see the nice color on these plants. And they're big, 2 gallons too. So on the dock today, we're walking through doing the dock walks here, and I just wanted to introduce a new team member. This is Allison Krugman, and she's one of our new inside sales representatives, and she's doing Eastern Ohio and New York. Hey, what's that plant you got?
This is a Pieris Katsura, looking absolutely beautiful right now.
So Allison, as we're walking through the dock here, I see that you picked up something else. What do you got there?
So this is a blueberry called Perpetua, and the neat thing about this variety of blueberry is it will fruit in the spring and again in the fall. And with blueberries you get the flowers, then the fruit, and then a nice fall color.
Well, here's some more color. Here we're looking at our 3-gallon Chamaecyparis mops. Look at that beautiful plant. You know, on the grass here, this is Carl Forrester, and you know, it's one of the first grasses to break the Calamagrostis collection here, and this one's a very popular one, and if you got these on order, you can see that they're starting to flush. So this is a high demand plant. This is grass, 3-gallon Carl Forrester. So I just wanted to give you a grass update. Most of these are Miscanthus, and you can see, you know, they're starting to come. You see the little bit of growth coming in there, but Calamagrostis, the Carl Forrester, is up a little more. So, but you know, these things will start jumping in the week ahead, and we're starting to get some warmer temperatures, so we'll keep you updated as the grasses progress in the season. Well, here we have Penicillium Hamlin in 3 gallons, and again, we see the life coming out on them. Nice, full, heavy 3-gallon plants. Well, you can see the guys here have been busy. Here we have another set of docks that are loaded up, and first off, we're looking at the 7-gallon Salix nishiki tree form, and these are big, beautiful heads. Next to the Salix, look at these. Here we have our 7-gallon, and these are grow bags. This is Hetz columnaris. Wow, aren't those gorgeous? You know, azaleas are popular on the dock, and man, you can see here we have our 3-gallon Karens, but good variety selection on azaleas, and these are beauties here, 3-gallon Karens. You can see here the guys are loading carts. Those bushel and berry are very popular. Gorgeous full plants. But again, I think you get a perspective on the amount of trees on this dock. Gorgeous big trees, 7s all the way up to our 25s right now are shipping. Predominantly we're doing a lot of the spring blooming plants with your cherries, pears, cercis, crab apples, Those are usually the first to go, with Amelanchier being another one. So all that spring blooming trees are shipping out right now. A few more perennials here. We have Armeria splendens, and then we have the Paint the Town Dianthus, and then Nepeta Walker are starting to come up. And again, you know, another week or so, these will really start to kick in, and we'll keep you updated as the perennials start to push along. You know, hellebores is still going strong. This one's been on the dock now for several weeks, and you can see still a lot of buds, still a lot of color. Here we have some Virginia, we have Anemone sylvestris, and Penstemon dark towers. And all these have had heat, so the perennials that you're seeing here would definitely need some protection. But again, we've got those coming on, and we'll get you updated here early part of next week. Wow, look at the size of these 3-gallon. These are Procumbens Nana 3s, man. This is a gorgeous big plant. What a value. Here's another look at that Lismachia. As you can see here, this has got a lot of color, but it is tender growth. It's been heated up. But nice color if you got some protection for them. Again, we got those Rhamnus fine lines. We see in the background here our Texas Hicksii. Look at that gorgeous 7-gallon. 21-inch, beautiful, nice consistency to them. And I just have to show you, look at all the buds here. Here we have our rhododendron. This is Nova Zembla. And it's hard to believe because usually this plant's a little more sparse, but the growers did an awesome job in trimming on these. Here we have our 7-gallon Nova Zembla. The plants we're looking at here is a Deutzia, and this was a new one on the market, and it's called Yuki Cherry Blossom. Short stature plant with a big impact of color. Look at these gorgeous plants. So what they did was, again, they nipped them back, shaped them up for you. They're just going to come out just perfectly shaped and ready to go. This is a hot one, Deutzia Yuki Cherry Blossom. So here's a cute little boxwood. This is a 2-gallon. And this one is a dwarf, and it's called Franklin's Gem. So here we have some 2-gallon. These are pygmy barberry, and you can see the size on these. I'm trying to get around here so you can see the value. We got a great deal going now on our barberry, so be sure to check our sales team. So here, just giving you an update on the roses. We're looking at a couple different ones here. The drift roses are all cut back. First of all, we cut all the roses back so they come out and break uniform and are really nice for you. And so we're looking at the drift roses here. They, you can see they're starting to break a little bit. And here we're looking at Miracle on the Hudson, very popular plant, big heavy canes. So all the roses are cut back and they're starting to break, so they're going to look gorgeous on the lots. This is a broad section of all the knockouts. Here we have, we have coral and pink and red and double red here, but they're all in the same stage. You can see here, nice big heavy canes starting to break growth. Beautiful plants. So here we're looking at our 15-gallon. These are green giants, and you know, I hate to tease you because I think predominantly these are sold, but we got more crops coming up. Just to kind of give you the shape, if you got them on order, they're ready to go. Here we see the nice uniformity on these limelight hydrangeas. You know, we've seen them. You can see here that they've cut them back for you. They're going to break very nicely. So this is a great value. Look how nice and heavy. Yeah, that's a 7-gallon, guys. Here's another forsythia that's been very popular. And you know, the show-off came out and with its habit of blooming up and down the stem, which is a great attribute over the older varieties. And then this one came along. This is Magical Gold. It's a little bit bigger flower and comes a little bit later, but it has that same attribute with blooming up and down the stem. Both of them are good. Show off, Magical Gold, a lot of spring color, and they're starting to pop. So you're probably a week or so out, but I definitely get them. A few more perennials. Probably this is Dianthus. We have Eastern Star and Frosty Fire. And you know, they're can full. They have a little bit of color on them. Dianthus, Frosty Fire, and Eastern Star. Look at the color on that Thuja Fire Chief. You know, this one is going to come out with this beautiful deep rust color. It's going to break with new growth, kind of go into a more of an orange, light orange color, and so it gives a lot of interest throughout the season. This is a popular one, Thuja Fire Chief. We see this on every order. Here we have those PJM Elites, gorgeous azaleas. This one happens to be Rosebud in a 3-gallon. Look at the size of that plant. And then we see the nice consistent habit. and growth of these 7-gallon cranberry creeks. See here, cherries are going strong, still pushing out. We have pink snow shower here that's a gorgeous big full head on these 7 and 15-gallon plants, and they have not yet started to pop in color, so that's definitely when you want to get them in. So I'll give you a little close-up here on this one. Here we have this is Snow Fountain Cherry, and you can see the bud sheath is just starting to open up on those, which means we could see some colors next week. So definitely get your cherries in. We've seen the pink snow shower, snow fountains. They're all big, beautiful headed trees. Man, the guys are busy on the dock here. They're getting everything on carts, getting them wrapped up, and ready to push them on trucks. There's a lot shipping out today. So here we're getting a sneak peek at another perennial, and this one is a leucanthemum banana cream, and this has a gorgeous yellow flower. You know, they're just coming up. You can see they're just barely can full, but again, you're going to have to protect these. But you know, in another week or so, the weather's going to change. They will be ready to go full blast with our perennials. Here we have another one of our grow bag plants, and this is a 15-inch Picea globosa, and you can see here, nice full plants. Well, nice landscape plants. We talked about Texas Hicksii earlier, so here's an up-close look at some more of them. You can see here, nice consistent crop, beautiful full plants all the way to the end of the pot there. And here we have our Taxus densiformis in a 7-gallon. So a nice selection of Taxus ready to go for your landscape. Here's some more instant effect plants. Look at the size of this. This is a 7-gallon hydrangea limelight. Nice big heavy plants. So here's a tree that we've seen on the dock quite a bit. And you know, the sun's popping in here. It's a beautiful sunny day. But look at the head on that plant. That is a 7-gallon bloomerang. And good value on these, loaded with buds. You know, and we have some big, beautiful trees in the field as well. And you know, you want to get those field trees dug right away. But look at the value on these. 7-gallon trees. These are bloomerangs, dark purple. Here we're looking at our 7-gallon Corylus contorta. Look at those beautiful big plants. Well, we've seen these on the dock many times. This is our 7-gallon hydrangea petiolaris. Look at these big, beautiful plants. Here we're looking at magnolias. You know, we had some gorgeous plants come up here in 7s. And this is a sample. Here we have some ands. They're just loaded with buds. Look at the nice consistent pull on these 7-gallon winter gems. Here we have our 7-gallon Miss Chems. Look at that big, beautiful plant. Here we're looking at our 3-gallon green velvet. Nice full plant, good consistent pull, beautiful. First off there, we're looking at our 3-gallon. That's Buxa Sprinter, new introduction from Proven Winners. Nice full consistent pull there. Look at these 7-gallons. This is Green Mountain and our 7-gallon Albertas, and then these are beautiful 3-gallon green sargents. So here we have our blueberries, and this one is Vaccinium blue crop, and nice heavy 3 gallons here. You know, blueberries are a very popular plant. These are gorgeous trees. Look at the red stems on these beauties here. This is Ivory Halo. Next to them we have our 5-gallon green velvets. You got nice full consistency to them, good value. Then we're over here looking, you know, these folks are getting in those X-berries. This is going to be a very popular plant in the weeks to come. When they bloom, they're just a showstopper. This one here is a newer one. The reds are very popular. We still have some availability, and this was Electric Light Red. We have King's Red, beautiful X-berries. That's a great plant for the landscape. You can see these cranberry creeks are very popular on the dock. A lot of numbers going out, but we've got plenty. Look at these beautiful 7 gallons. And nice selection of spring blooming plants. The trees are just looking phenomenal, and you definitely want to get your plants in. Weather's breaking. We got some warm temps coming. Geez, I hope we're loading the truck for you.